Hey guys, Pogasick29 here. Welcome to episode number 18. This is going to be a pretty quick episode, but it is going to prepare us for the next episode, which is going to be a pretty cool one. So in this episode, I'm going to teach you how to make multiple configuration files. And in the next episode, we're going to go back to our teleport plugin and add a warping command, and we're going to be storing the warp information and the spawn information in a separate file that we'll call data. So that can be helpful because if you have like a lot of configuration options, then you want to keep them separate from all of your information. So the first thing that you're going to do, and I already have all this code done, so I'm going to walk you through how to do it, and you can look in the description for a link to see the code. So first what you need to do is just how you made this config and the C file. This one's called data, so I made the file configuration data and then D file. And now what you're going to do is in your setup, I did C file equals new file, and that's all there. And now, if you do have a configuration file generate, you don't technically need this part. I would recommend adding it just because if you get in the habit of doing it, you won't accidentally not do it. And also, like in this one, there aren't any configuration options in the teleport plugin, so I just stopped it from generating the config. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to do this if p.getDataFolder.exists, and the data folder is in your plugins folder, that folder with the name of the plugin, and then in there is usually like the configuration file or whatever other files are generated along with it. So what we're saying is that if this folder doesn't exist, then we're going to try to create it, but if something happens, then we're going to log, and we're going to say that we couldn't create the teleport folder. And then once we're sure that this folder exists, we're defining the file, and we're saying that the file is data.yml in the data folder. And then what we're doing is we're saying that if it doesn't exist, so if this is their first time running it or they've reset it and it doesn't exist, then, again, we're going to try to create a new file, but if it doesn't work, then we're just going to say that it could not be created. And finally, we're declaring this file configuration called data to be load the configuration of the D file. And then, just like we did for the configuration, we have get data, save data, and reload data. And you can just take this get config, save config, and reload config. You can just copy it and paste it, change it to data, and then, change config to data and C file to D file, and, change whatever you need to do. So that was a very quick tutorial on how to generate more than one configuration file. And in the next episode, we're going to be adding warp functionality to the teleport plugin, and it'll have a warp command, a set warp command, and a delete warp command. That's all for this video. As always, comment with what you want to learn, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you very soon. Bye.